it's like this. People who are not aware of how the IMF and the international organizations, together with your friendly nations work, could say such things. But there is a framework that we have to work on. Of course, we have to get the financial discipline, which we didn't have. We have to get our required reserves to the optimum levels. Then we have obligations to other countries. We have to repay our loans. So it's a total package. Of course, it concentrates on fiscal discipline, and then debt management, then governance concerns. So most people talk about bribery and corruption in Sri Lanka. But we are happy to say it was President Ranil Wickremesinghe who took initial steps and the required legislations to be passed in Parliament to combat bribery and corruption. We have the Semasinghe implemented. From the government's point, we will support and strengthen Semasinghe to ensure that we are a corrupt-free country. So that is the next goal of the next 5 years of President Ranil Wickremesinghe, because the rest of the details have been brought to this accepted framework, like the laws what we pass, the Central Bank the Central Bank Act, which prohibits central bank financing to the Treasury, which the implications of that central bank financing, unlimited central bank financing, took our inflation rates to 70%. So everybody who talks against the new legislation also should think that if you have a 70% inflation in your country, that erodes your revenue, that erodes your income, that erodes the value of the assets you have. So we have controlled inflation. And then some of the other key legislations were the fiscal policy, which was introduced recently, and then the Debt Management Act, Debt Management Office Act, then the Parliamentary Budget Office, and of course to combat bribery and corruption, the required legislations. I think we have gone through the most difficult period during the last 2 years. Now the reform agenda is bearing fruit. So it is up to any political leader, government, to ensure that citizens of Sri Lanka have a better life and strengthen the country's economy from the point what we have now.